welcome back to a special edition of Primetimelive Live. We got Jamaica Sims in here, got my guy Stewart in this motherfucker, and we're in Shahuka again, you know what I'm saying, co-owner with Shaquille O'Neal, and we have the Progress Report in the building, and the great Lala, man. Tell me about yourself and introduce the world to you again.
Absolutely, man. Well, thank you for having me. Let me turn this so it's not like an awkward turn, but nice to be here. I definitely appreciate you for reaching out to me. My name is Lala Shepherd. I'm the owner of the Progress Report Media Group, short for TPR Media Group. We do brand management, and we have a podcast as well called the Progress Report, and we have several different segments underneath that. So, yeah, that's me. That's what I do.
I've been a fan of y'all for a minute, cause I was like, well, shit, man, they killing the visual aspects like we should have been killing. But I like it because you're tapping into artists and you're pushing the culture forward. Because think about this, you don't realize they really need us. Because the game we'll give them, it can help them move forward. You feel me?
Sure.
And the little trials and tribulations they go through. So I appreciate it. I got 3 segments. We got 106 and Dangerous, 106 and Park. You get it?
Gotcha.
Hustlers 101. Shout out to Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we got Sports and Sports, which is Primetime Live. So I dibble and dabble between the two. The episode I shot with my guy Stewart, which is one of my boy over here posted, we shot like a Hustlers 101, because, bro, Stewart is like one of the awesomest hustlers I know. You know what I'm saying? As a fellow hustler, I always salute one of my friends who's going hard, you know what I'm saying, in the game, you know what I'm saying? So, what's been going on in y'all world in the Progress Report, and I'll tell you what's been going on in the Primetime Live world.
Okay, that's cool. Well, shoot, this been a special year for us, because this we celebrating our 5th anniversary, so it's been a big year for us. So it's been cool. We just working and just like you said, pushing the culture forward, just pushing out good content, just fortunate to be able to tell people stories, and we just working really this way and living life.
Right. I look at us as like the new Sways, the new guy the new type Breakfast Club type vibe, you know what I'm saying? I'm really a fan of Sway. I've been a fan of Sway since I was a kid, because
for sure
he's the only reason I would like watch MTV, because you feel me, not even not even my homeboy that played Spitter just fucked me up with that one. But anyway, I look at him, he was the only person that looked like us on MTV at the time, you know what I'm saying? You had Real World, but Sway was reporting the news back then, like all the culture back then,
Absolutely.
And you had BET with the AJs, the Freeze, Terrence J's.
Yep.
Who else we had? I can't think of my.
The Basement. Big Tigger.
What was our boy name? Shout out to Big Tigger. What's our boy name? Hits from the Street. Remember him?
Oh yeah. For sure.
You know what I'm saying? He was in like Glory Road and all kinds of stuff. Those guys kind of, as you emulate what you see as a kid.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
I always wanted to get into this lane. I just didn't know how, because like I told you off camera, I knew I wouldn't be able to cuss on the radio. Not like that, unless it was like a real powerhouse radio.
Right.
Shout out to Clear Channel and all that, you know what I'm saying? But that's how it was. But the Progress Report, how did y'all come up with that?
Okay. Yeah, shoot. Yeah, it started unofficially, I guess, maybe in 2014. I've been doing the same thing ever since I moved out to Atlanta. My dream was to tell people stories and to work with people. That was just what it was. And by the grace of God, I got right into it, honestly. But it didn't become a brand until 2016. And it was just a lot going on in my life during that time. So I was just sitting back thinking, like, when a lot of chaos is going on, you got to sit back and think, like, what you're supposed to be learning in this situation. So I just wanted to figure out a way to just maintain all the relationships that I built, and also too to help tell their stories, whatever their stories was at the time. And the Progress Report just came about, just brainstorming, thinking. Asked my mom if she liked the name. She was like, "It's alright." I'm like, "Shit, this shit hard." So
when Mom Duke stamped that thing, it was in.
But yeah, it was just that really, and then just really bringing it to life. Just learning how to be a businesswoman and just how to really make a brand, be a brand. So shoot, that's how I started.
Like with my brand, it took it's established now, but it was a grind, you know what I'm saying? But this came up, I would say how Primetime Live came about. Well, I had got back from Chicago, and I was like, yet again, I'm back in my hometown, so I'm like, well, should I just move from Cobb, and I went to Chicago for a little minute. I'm like, okay, well, up there just up there in the snow, brainstorming like, well, what I'm gonna do when I get back to Georgia? Like, okay, we got from the love. I mean, I can't even say it. From the South with love, because it was from what it was called. We called it Sports and Wave. I got a YouTube channel that's. We and my friend got a YouTube channel we created in college, where we would just edit like videos. Let's say like a Dom K video, we'll edit it down. A Future video, we'll edit it, like make it like our own. You be like, damn, he dropped that video? Yeah, that was like a project. You look like a project, a senior project actually, just playing with those type of videos. So magically when I got back, everybody's like, bro, you wanna jump back out with the clothes and stuff like that? I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that too, but I got something I want else to do. I was on this pod called Cannabis and Conversation.
Got you.
And you know what's going on there.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So he was a camera guy. And the guy, my homeboy, shout out to Mr. Cook, he sells CBD wraps. He sells those. So he introduced me to him, was like, well, bro, because I was like, bro, I might shoot one in my garage, and we got all the memorabilia, we can get some cool shots. So he was like, I'm thinking about shooting my own shit too, man. Like, bro, like, you want to link up on it? I was like, okay, cool. He gave me his card. His card sat on my dress for about 2 weeks because I had lost it. I was like, damn, I can't find it. I said, what happened? So I hit him up. I was like, bro, you ready to woo? I got this idea, and I can touch every place. Shout out to like the places business I've established in the past. Like, so I knew I could hop here, hop there, and folks would be like, okay, pull up. We want to see it. And he was just like, man, bro, you got something, bro. Keep going. So I was like, well, shit, let's do it.
Yeah.
And what's crazy, artists was already like, I was just mainly on sports, but I was like, well, shit, let's diversify. So I'm gonna add artists to the mix too, because we'll get the whole Rap City, the basement feel. You know what I'm saying? One of these guys who came on the show, named Sabir, he's in the building now. He dropped a mean freestyle for me, and he was part of the team that helped Logic get on. So that first CD Logic drop, like that was official. They got credits on it. He's in here now. Shout out to Sabir. Okay, so I just kind of pushed it forward, and I was like, well, shit, I know I can reach out to other people, and people they'll see the work and be like, okay. Yeah. Shout out to Bob Lennon. He's calling me now.
Bob is dope.
Bob is dope. You know what I'm saying? So like that's how that came about. It was just a manifest. You know what I'm saying? So I just pushed with it. And you're here with me now, and I was like one of the dopest people out here. You feel me? To me.
Oh man, I mean a lot.
Hell yeah, man! Y'all kill it. You probably know Crazy C, don't you? DJ Crazy C.
It sounds so familiar.
They was doing the Hip Hop Daily one. You ever heard of that?
Okay, it sounds familiar.
But no, I saw yours, theirs, and I was like, well, shit, man, we out here. We got a whole new wave of people that are pushing the culture a different way. So I was like, man, let me get in the boat and goddamn push too. Cause like, man, it's teamwork make the dream work. Yeah. And I'm guarantee. Hey, listen. Shit, my shit been cracking the net lately, so shit, whatever I drop on, I said, Will, you go do numbers. No. And that's all it was about, numbers. That's pretty much how I came. Hope everybody's okay in there, right. You know what I'm saying?
I hook it too when you get a chance.
Oh yeah, my bad, I'm ball hogging.
It's all good,
look, I'm ball hogging in here.
I got me a tip already.
Okay. I mean, and that's pretty much it. Like, I'm gonna talk about a little sports because this is a little sports show.
I love sports.
Have you been seeing? Shout out to the Hawks, man, for being in the playoffs. Just being in the playoffs alone means a lot to me because
that's big for them.
Man,
that's big.
We haven't been in the playoffs since Joe Johnson was getting all that money. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Joe Johnson, but he was fucking the city up, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Hawks.
The Hawks doing that. Shout out to Chris Paul and the Suns. They whooping the Nuggets ass. Every time I watched that game from top to bottom, I was like, man, it's nothing they can do but get an ass whooping out here. You know when people getting their ass whooped. But I'm looking for the Hawks though.
Yeah.
After this year, y'all got to be in the playoffs every year now.
Period.
Y'all done set a bar. Shit, you got listen.
I think when it comes to teams, we gotta realize, man, it take a minute to get that chemistry right. You know what I mean? Shout out to Trae Young and shout out to the rest of the team, but shit don't happen overnight. Like LeBron, that's my guy. I'm from Ohio, so I got a team LeBron.
Shout out LeBron.
Hey, shout out to LeBron. What he do off court and on court.
Amazing, man.
So, but anyways, that's neither here nor there. My point is, like, with even like a LeBron, you know, it take a minute to get that chemistry going with the team. Like, I can say that about my team, with just anybody team. You know, it take a minute to get like everybody on the same page.
That's right. Now,
hey, the Hawks gonna do what they need to do.
Right. We need, hey, Hawks, stay in the playoff run, because y'all boys showed us this year.
Stay in the playoffs.
Y'all showed us like next year we should be like front and center. Oh, we guaranteed playoff full position and all that shit. I know this some more bad news. Check this out. We lost one of our goats in Macon. Our boy Julio.
I know it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Trust me. I think, you know, we all kind of felt like that, but you know, you gotta understand too, as an athlete, they got dreams and visions as well, and they got wants and needs, and I can't be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? We can't be mad at that. He did what he needed to do, and now it's time to spread his wings. I can't be mad at that.
Because they paid the wrong person, if you want to be honest. I hate to say this. We paid Matt Ryan before we paid Julio.
Hey, man. Hey, Julio, get that money. Do your thing. Seriously.
Get it, Julio,
that's
man.
What it is.
Well, so that means, you know, a couple bad seasons for the Falcons, you know. And I know
I don't want to say anything. I'll shut up.
I mean, I rock with them. Listen.
Yeah.
They broke my heart as a kid. Lala, we had a dance here. I don't know. You remember the Dirty Bird dance? You ever heard about that shit?
Maybe.
Lala, we had a Lala.
You gonna show me?
No, I'm not gonna do it right now.
Cool.
I'll do it off camera. But Lala, we had a.
I'm gonna host you to that though.
Trust me, I'll do it off camera. But listen, we had a dance.
Okay.
We playing the Broncos in the Super Bowl. This is before, you know, we got hit with Tom Brady fucked us over.
Yeah.
We played another GOAT, Brett Favre.
Yeah.
Man, listen, we got in there and we got our ass kicked. And it was nothing we could do. And they, you know, we had a dance. So you know how, just imagine, little kids doing the dance, think they're gonna win the Super Bowl. Shit, man, after that, we got our butt whooped so bad. In 98, it broke my heart on the Falcons ever since. I was like, man, I can't put, like, at a kid, you know, that's heartbreaking, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you've been like 10 or 9 years old, like, that's all you know, like sports and cartoons. So they broke my heart. I said, man, no more. No more. I went elsewhere. But it's how it happens. Then, you know, the whole Patriot thing, that was gonna happen. I knew we was whooping their ass, and that would have to be the most magical comeback I ever seen in my life. And everybody in Atlanta was tuned into that. We got destroyed, but it's cool.
Right.
So we live and grow.
Yeah.
Casey Beige, we live and grow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much how I think about Georgia sports, man. The Bulldogs on the same way, but they got potential to do something. But you know, enough about sports. Let's get on. Let me switch into like a business sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what have you been looking at? You've been looking at how the game been changing on like the whole crypto and you know what I'm saying? I know you've seen it.
Yeah, definitely. I think, you know, I was having a conversation with your guy, the part owner of the venue that we had. Shout out, you know, a little shameless plug, but we was having a conversation just about how it's been beautiful that our community has been waking up. And just kind of, you know, self-educating, and also too just kind of been exposed to other ways to generate revenue and streams of income. And I'm big on that. You know what I mean? I think it's important to, you know, enhance your skills and always self-educate. Like, you know, college was great because socially I'm still cool with a lot of people I went to college with, and I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
I'm sure you are, right?
Hell yeah.
But, you know, I think it's important to continuously educate, especially in topics such as finance, because we're not taught that in any school. I'll just speak for myself. I wasn't taught that in school.
You're right. Cause if you're not a business major, shit.
No, facts. And I think, you know, definitely, just, you know, how I am now, I'm just, you know, thankful that I've been exposed to other things, you know what I mean? So, of course, I'm absolutely stocks, any type of way where I can generate revenue, absolutely. I'm always looking into it. Crypto, I have a couple of homeboys that's been, trying to school me on it, but it's not something I'm super interested in, so I haven't invested yet because I got to make sure I'm at least comfortable.
Yes, because you want to be able to make your money back. That is the key to anything,
I mean, make it back, but more. You know what I'm saying?
See, now, look, when we was communicating on IG, I was, okay, so check this out. I was in one of my 18-wheelers.
No.
So, like, I'm not a driver, but I am an owner.
Yeah.
So, I'm in it. Look, I was like, Lala, I'm going to call you back because it's crazy. I didn't realize what the truck drivers go through because you cannot hear nothing. Like, even with the AirPods, I'm like, I can hear you, but I can't hear you.
Gotcha.
So, let me just.
So loud. Trucks are loud.
What? Look, so, and that's a game itself. So, like, I'm going to tell you about how that's been going for me.
Dope.
Okay, so, I made an initial investment. I have 2 LLC. I easily switched it over to a transportation LLC.
Nice.
So it's pretty much 2 now.
Gotcha.
So what didn't happen was I got in that game, which not knowing, but thankful to the people before I bought, they was schooling me on everything I need to know. You know what I'm saying? And me and my cousin kind of had banter back and forth about how we were going to do it. So pretty much she had an LLC logistics already. So me, I had the funds, so I just bought the truck. So I was like,
let's put it together.
Let's put it together. So, certain people don't know. People don't realize like how Indeed works. Indeed can help you hire people too.
Yeah.
Not
You can sign up as an employee. Yep.
So I hired a driver,
nice.
And now we're rolling. But see, the first 2 checks were kind of whoop whoop whoop. You know what I'm saying? But that's what to expect in the business.
Of course.
But these next few, oh God.
Oh yeah. I mean, definitely. That's another business that's very lucrative. If you know what you're doing. We had 2 black women come on our show maybe last year or earlier this year.
Okay.
I can't remember the name of the trucking company, but they've been in the trucking business for years. And it was so dope to see a person that looked like me in the business, and I was just so impressed. And she gave us a lot of game. So yeah, man.
Because like those women that came in the show, shout out to them, whatever LLC or logistics business they're doing, because it's so profitable. Because like, listen, if you have your own authority and your DOT number, what's gonna happen is you'll cut the middleman out.
Gotcha.
So like the profit, say like you're profiting $800 loads. You know what I'm saying? If you cut them out, you will see the back end the company makes. So it could be $800 out of $3,000.
Yeah.
So as when you cut them out, you get that whole $3,000. All you're doing is paying your driver. So it's a game. You just gotta be aware of the things you need to do. Like the authority, people don't know that. Some people just get a truck and just get out here. Oh, we're gonna work for a company. Literally, what you know, this company gonna take like 20%, maybe 30% of your profits.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be looking like, bro, fuck them. And I ain't gonna lie, I had a fuck you moment to a company, but my truck had another job application. Like a real, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a real person. So I just knew back then, like from that point on, I was like, all right, man, I assess myself again, and I'm gonna make it work now. So it's all about taking chances and gambling, and don't be scared. You know what I'm saying? To take those chances. So my advice to you for the crypto thing. See is, you know how it fluctuates. Just you gotta have somebody in your camp that knows that mapping.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
That guy over there does. My homie Stuart, he knows that that algorithm.
Gotcha.
So he gonna make it. So once you figure out the algorithm to anything, it's over with, man.
Respect.
Hell yeah. So like, I'm gonna be nosy. Who y'all got next for the progress report? Who y'all working?
Oh shoot, man. This coming week, we got this young man. His name is Rock Life Zoe. He's originally from Augusta, but he live in Atlanta now. Definitely, man. Y'all heard it here first. In terms of, I don't know if y'all heard his name yet, but man, he is dope. Like, he just a dope young dude. We did an interview before on my La La Land segment. And that particular segment, we talk about music, but we talk about the mental. I always talk about the importance of mental health and what do you do as a public figure to
like
unplug and how to get your mind right, because I feel like a lot of us need that. But he's coming on the show Wednesday, so I'm excited to speak to him again, because he a young dude, but he just very mature energy. But we got a lot of special guests coming soon, man. I don't want to.
Don't spill the bag.
It's not even that I don't want to, but you know how stuff be coming up, so people cancel or people might have to reschedule. So I'm not gonna say who's coming up, but we definitely have some great interviews out now. Very recent interviews. So yeah.
Money move, right?
Yeah, money move.
Hidden in it bit.
It's crazy. We did his first interview. Well, we did our first interview with him in 2017. And it's just dope, man. He been working. Real definition of progress. You know, that's my keyword, progress. So
ooh, I like that.
He just Money Move is just the embodiment of that, man. I'm just proud of him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because progression is key. My word, you got progress. My word is perseverance.
Got you. I like that word.
I persevere.
That's a great word.
Listen, you gotta be able to. All the adversity you go through, you gotta be able to persevere through it, and you can't let it. You know what I'm saying? Like, cloud your judgment and just throw you off. Because if you do, failure's gonna come. But you gotta be. I'm cool with failure now, because in college I couldn't accept it at first. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Because I haven't been slapped with a real L at the time. I was like, well, shit, I had like little L's, but not like an L where.
Not no grown L's.
But like, well, shit, the bills due Friday. I ain't got but like $150 and they like $350.
Yeah.
What? That type of shit. That shit is scary. I ain't gonna lie. I slept in my car before. On some shit like that, because power out, I had to grind it back up.
Oh, yeah.
Some shit like that. So shout out to Gwinnett. I stayed in Gwinnett and I had to do that one time.
Hey.
Are you living in Cobb right now?
Somewhere in that area.
Okay, so check this out. How you feel about that SunTrust Stadium? Is the traffic still dumb?
Where the baseball stadium is, it's nice over there, man. The Battery, it's a vibe. It's a vibe. Like, I always tell people, like, I feel like the type of person I am, I love when my folks come to town, or I like when people come to town. I'm like, tell me when you come in and tell me what you like to get into. I'm gonna get a whole itinerary together for you. So that's one place I always recommend for, like, if you want to take your bae somewhere sexy and somewhere, a vibe. Or if you want to take your family, if you got kids, or even if you want to go by yourself. I like going sometimes by myself to catch a vibe. So it's beautiful. And I went to a game before, a baseball game. How did you like beautiful. That? I like all sports. I really do. I mean, I enjoy sports in person more than watching them on TV. With the exception of basketball, I'm a real big basketball fan. But anything else in person, it's lit. You getting drunk and you eating. It's lit.
Listen, the Battery, you can get your hot dog any way you want.
Man, it's dope, man. Shout out to the Battery. It's beautiful over there.
I remember they added, man, I remember I had a hot dog from the Battery. Man, but it was like, bro, I'm gonna add whatever you want. I'm like, and I'm looking at what he asked. I said, bro, I don't know how all that's gonna go on my sandwich, my hot dog, but okay.
Yeah.
Run it. I love the Battery. And also in Cobb, before I left, they was growing like hookah lounges were coming.
Oh yes.
It was coming.
It's
it was popping.
now.
It was popping. I'm so upset. Just don't know. I'm so upset.
I mean, but that's Atlanta though. Like, I feel like, or Georgia. I can't even just say just Atlanta. Georgia is progressive as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
We blue now.
Yeah, it's lit. It's a vibe everywhere you go, man. You can go to the smallest little town and you're gonna catch a vibe. It's all about what you into.
I'm gonna tell you some of the vibes I done caught in some of these small towns. I gotta mention my school town, Fort Valley. Man, listen. Shout out to Walker Flocka, man, and Slim Duncan. R.I.P. Slim Duncan, man. I never seen. Okay, so.
R.I.P. Slim.
And Shawty Low. So check this out.
Yeah.
My first time. This is when Shawty Low had my freshman year. Shawty Low had that song "Dun Dun It All," where it must be two sides. You can imagine he gets on stage,
crazy,
with the big deep OL chain on, stunt all them there, and I'm like, man, listen. At that time, a college student, we like, okay, they say, bro, are you paying for the VIP? I get on stage with Charlotte. I'm like, no, because I wanted something about seeing them perform. It's a special, man. People don't understand that, like, when you be behind people, it's cool, like behind them kicking it. That's chill. That's cool as fuck. But when you see it, it's different, man.
Concerts and performances is lit.
Yeah.
We actually had Shawty Lo's son on the show 2 weeks ago.
Man, shout out to him.
And he brought the original D4L chain, you know what I mean? So that shit was nostalgic for me. Actually, Shawty Low, I went to a show in South Carolina before and filmed with him and the artist I was working with at the time. He was a cool dude. He treated me with hella respect. Gave me a brief little interview. He was a cool guy.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to him, man. You could tell I could tell. Okay, so I shook his hand, and certain people, when you shake their hand or dap them up, you get a rush of positive energy. Him and Trader Truth had the most.
Oh yeah, shout out to Trader Truth.
Man, they had the most. I never felt a rush of positive energy like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? You feel people's spirit.
Oh yeah,
so I was like, man, they got it. Like, they had like nothing but positive energy coming out of bleeding.
Yeah, definitely.
I got another one for you. We seen Shawty Low and somebody else came to the valley. I said Walking Slim Dunkin', man, they shit. This is when they was on their push, like heavy. Yeah. Like the Twin Towers mixtape. This one, like Walker had the last song on, like Writing on the Wall.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, they came and did Oh Let's Do It at the time, and
crazy.
I still remember it. Like,
you don't forget shit like that.
It's like Currency had a concert. I had a Wiz and Currency concert.
And Wiz too, for sure. Yeah.
They pulled up, and this is the first time I'm seeing people pass out on marijuana. Like Parrock, because there's nothing but weed in the air.
Hey man.
Shout out to the underground. Shout out to Masquerade. What Heaven and Hell. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Oh my.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But that was some dope concerts, man. I think people don't realize how some of those concerts at the time, like when those guys were doing like $20 concerts, how intimate and precious it was. You know what I'm saying? Because they were giving they out, like after the show, they amongst the public. You like, oh shit, no security, nothing.
Right.
And just kicking it. So that nostalgia, it made it surreal for me. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing that. Dom Kennedy too, he did out like, man, these guys are like great, man. I ain't gonna lie, those are my like go-to. Dom, Nip, Currency, Wiz, Crit. What's that boy name? Isaiah Rashad.
Okay.
The whole DC Absol. Kendrick, where is Kendrick? I'm ready for some Kendrick Lamar right now.
Resurface, I feel like.
Cole done fucked the game up again. He hooped. Cole just had a CD and he hooped for an African American team across seas.
Progressive, man.
What?
Yeah.
So like shit. So I'm gonna tell you what's next for me. I'm just talking my head off. We're working, like I told you, I'm working on a showcase. Okay. I'm not gonna spill all the beans on it, but we're gonna have like a dope showcase, like where it's gonna be recorded. Cause I be seeing a lot of showcases where people have to, like, they don't record it. You just have phone footage of their performance. You like, damn, I want more. So me and him working on that, and that's gonna be. We want you to attend, lala, man. You know what I'm saying?
Keep me posted.
Goddamn, be like a co-host. You know what I'm saying? Introduce some people. Fuck with me, man.
Yeah.
And goddamn, so the next thing I want to chop it up on is how do you feel about the whole podcast game now? Because like they have taken it to a whole nother level.
Definitely. I mean, shoot, I think like it's so funny because I feel like I've been on it even though it was around way before I started it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like it's cool. Sometimes I feel like, all right, it's a lot going on sometimes. I mean, and that's cool, but you know, it's giving people a voice, people that maybe wouldn't have a voice any other way. So I think it's cool. Like if you can build your own community of supporters and listeners, and it's lit. I just feel like again, like with everything, sometimes like you get some bad apples in it, and you kind of not ruin it, but you kind of water it down for people that really love it.
Right.
That's life, so it's like shit. It is what it is. I feel like people getting hit to it, and it's okay.
People catching the wave.
I just appreciate dope podcasts.
Dope. Okay, I'll tell you the ones I appreciate. Like right now, I love Nori.
For sure,
I love Nori, man.
Jane
Champs is off the chain.
Definitely.
Trying to think who else I rock with. Nori is the main one because like Nori is giving flowers to the OGs that need it. You feel me? Because like the episode he gave Nas his flowers, it meant the world to me because I felt like, man, Nas, to me, he's my number one.
Okay.
No disrespect to Jay in my top 5 for sure. But Nas been my guy since I was a kid because you gotta think New York ran like the music scene for like a while. You feel me? Like you gotta think like as a kid.
Nas a fly dude.
What? Listen, he had kids with parts in their hair. He's the reason.
Facts.
kids want waves, Nas. It's all Nas. You gotta respect that. Nas, they gave flowers to Nas. What Big Daddy Kane. Pharrell was dope to me because I didn't. Pharrell dropped so many bombs on his podcast. Like, I didn't know Pharrell was touching all those songs back. Like all the what's that song?
Genius.
Writing Teddy Riley songs. What the fuck?
Genius.
Good God.
Yeah.
And then when he dropped the Michael Jackson story in the French one, say
crazy.
He said Mike called them, said they want that shit y'all putting on grinding, and like what the fuck?
I mean, that's what it's about though. I mean, honestly, Pharrell always been a game pusher, a culture pusher. Honestly, I just remember when I was younger, just from fashion, just from
ice cream,
people he putting on, just him being different. Pharrell been that.
Pharrell had us all beating on our desk with the grind to be. I promise.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
I don't care what people. Everybody in the world knows that grind to beat by heart because I swear I remember we got in trouble as kids beating on our desk that beat because we in class because everybody, you know how kids are. We singing and shit. We like getting in trouble for this, but we don't give a fuck because like it's what we hear. You know what I'm saying? And I credit a lot of people like Master P, UGK, 8Ball, MJG. They kind of influenced like my musical taste as a kid, you know.
Absolutely.
Of course, Tupac.
Of course.
Because like, as I think back, Tupac and Biggie really ran the radio when I was a kid. Like,
for sure.
Like, I heard Dear Mama probably like 5 times a day if you listen to the radio. And Hail Mary, it's so many other stuff, man. I just look. Then I hear you knowing this shit, so I'm like, man, Lala on that way with us, man.
I know my music now. That's one thing for sure.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Because a lot of people you talk to, man, they won't really know music. They'll be like, they'll scam over because like when they heard 1 or 2 songs back in the day. But I felt the influence because like my sister playing these guys tapes in front of me. So I'm starting out with tapes. I remember you a trip. Let me ask you this: what's the first CD you cop? Like you remember,
like question. I mean, I got hella CDs, and it's so dope now, man. When those guests come through my show, I get them signed.
Yeah. Got to. That's killer right there, dog. That's fine.
Man, that should be dope to me. I mean, my first one, maybe Bow Wow.
Well, shout out to Bow Wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, cause I've been on the music shit. That's always been my passion since a little girl. So I mean, I've been on that shit. Maybe Eminem. Matter of fact, it was Eminem.
The Marshmallow or the Slim? The
whatever his first. It was edited though, and I was so mad at my dad. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this shit? But I was still thankful. But I feel like the edited versions never hit the same. Like it don't hit the same. But after I expressed my feelings to my folks, it was all explicit after that.
Similar story. Listen, my first CD was Ludacris back for the first I bought like with my own money was Ludacris back for the first time.
Oh yeah, shout out to
Luda. Man, listen, that and you gonna trip in Country Grammar.
For sure.
I made a mistake and bought the edited version of the Ludacris CD.
That's the worst, man.
So when I bought that, I had the uncut Country Grammar CD, but I had the edited Ludacris CD.
Shit sucks.
Man, oh
hated
my
the
God.
edited versions. Like, what the fuck is this?
What? So I'm hearing this, so like I begged, I cut some grass and all that stuff and went back and bought that again, like, cause I was like, man, this is not it, man. And at the time, I remember Ludacris on them, at that first CD, he dropping the freestyles on every CD, and I memorized that freestyle because we was in 7th grade because everybody was practicing learning how to freestyle at the time, trying to learn how to rap. But at the same time, Ludacris showed us so like it's pressure to me because like, you know, at the South at the time, welcome to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Ludacris was murdering. Shout out to him and T.I., man. They really they took Atlanta to another level. Shout out to Jeezy too. Now, not to disrespect, because Jeezy, I actually seen that grind. That's crazy. I seen Jeezy when he was driving a green Camaro. It was like the 94 Camaro.
Sure.
He was the only person that making that had that shit. And a Lexus bubble. He would say, take you back to Lexus. I seen that Lexus. Because like, I didn't know. I wasn't a fan of. I was a fan of cars, but like them type of cars I didn't know nothing about. All I knew about was Corvettes and Mustangs at the time. Like he's talking about this, and I seen that progression, man. I seen him blow up,
Definitely,
and go hard, and then look back at all.
Yeah.
What you think about T.I. saying he gonna retire?
I mean, you know, as creative peoples, I think we all go through cycles. Like, that's just life. Like Jay-Z saying he gonna retire. Just anybody. It's just, you know, when you're doing so many things, like that's just how you feel. I think sometimes you're not in the mood to create a certain type thing that's a part of you. Like, you know, we do other things too. I think, you know, it's healthy to go on a nice little hiatus musically and let us miss you and then come back. He gonna come back. Ain't nobody about to retire.
Recalibrate, Tip.
I mean, that's all that is.
Man, because Tip gave us so much music that I find precious to my lifestyle.
Absolutely, man.
And 24s and trap music. I'm serious. They say the I'm Serious CD was not selling that good, but I don't give a fuck what they say, because in the South, in Georgia,
what's going on?
Every CD, every time I heard
West, where I'm from, we was fucking with that.
Yeah, because like they said that shit flop, but I'm like, man, where I'm from, Tip was going hard. All I saw that was on BET every day.
Straight up. Every
day. But Lala, man, shit, I'm trying to think. Sims, how long we got, man? I don't want to goddamn. Huh? Oh shit. Okay, well shit, we got Bob and whatnot in the building. In Siberia, we can goddamn do it like a. Oh, what I'm gonna do?
At 5:30, I gotta do.
Okay, so what we gonna do? I'm gonna let. Okay, we can wrap it up. But hey, well check this out. I'm gonna let Bob and them do a little like a sit down performance. We just gonna be kicking it. I just want him to get that off him in Siberia, whatever they want to do, man. Cause we got time. So we might well just have like a little fun with this shit. So like, well shit, Lala, man, appreciate you, man. Like,
for sure, man.
Hell
Thank you,
yeah, man. You come back.
And
if you want me to come to the Progress Report, I will.
For sure.
Hell yeah, because like,
every
you know,
Wednesday, you invited. Just come through to catch a vibe.
You heard it here saying we pulling up on the Progress Report, man. You know what I'm saying? But Lala, man, shout out all your social medias and everything. Get it off, man.
Definitely, man. Shoot, y'all can follow me on all platforms. It's all the same handle. It's Lala Shep, LALAASHEP. Then you can just go to my website, tprmediagroup.com. But just hit me up on Instagram. Really, just shoot me a DM, and then that's how you get in contact with me.
Amen to that, man. I'm Dangerous_the
Sure.
This is Primetime Live. You can follow this on Dangerous Paradise. Primetime on IG as well with me, Dangerous_the. Also check this out. Click the like in the description, man. This is DangerousParadise.TV. So shit, we're monetized now, so we getting paid for this shit. So let's run some laps, man. Sims, we up out here, man. Lala, I appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to my boy Chill Will on the ones too. This my partner, man.
Sure, I'm fucking with him. I like it.
Oh yeah, man. Hey, this is me and him just smoking a joint, sitting around, really.
Sure, for sure.
This type of music, but hey, man, we out, man. Sims, man, cut it off.